Eddie!
Yes?
It's all right, everybody. It's only Eddie Smart.
What's all this? I don't know why we keep you here.
I've often wondered.
What's all this?
You mean the apple, sir?
Put it out of sight! And this other muddle, what's this? How to dance in 12 lessons? Lesson 6?
That's the best lesson I've had. A most intricate step. It goes like this.
Smart! One of these days you'll dance right out of this office. And you won't come back.
I say, Rick wasn't half interested in your steps, Eddie.
Was he?
Didn't you see his face?
Yes, I saw his face, but he didn't seem very interested to me.
Of course. Do it again.
No.
I'll call him out.
No, please, no, don't. No, not now. Some other time.
What about your work?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you are, Eddie.
You leave him alone.
I thought he said he could dance.
Well, yes, he's always talking about dancing. I don't believe he can, though. Yes, he can.
Well, then why doesn't he?
Well, why should he?
Can't.
Yes, he can. All right, go ahead then, Eddie. Come on.
I've just ceased to wonder what tomorrow may bring. And my cure for trouble is to start to dance and sing. If you'll only keep quite sane when the sun turns into rain and you lost your cash again, you'll strike it rich. If you'll only sing and shout when the world is full of doubt and they want to throw you out, you'll strike it rich. What's the use of worrying when nothing is worthwhile? Go through life not caring, just wearing a smile. If you'll only love the day when your girlfriend goes away, leaving you the bills to pay, you'll strike it rich. I hope you don't think I meant anything about this, Mr. Rakes. You know what I mean?
Now look here.
I didn't intend to come in here, really I didn't. But Slaughter said you'd like it. As a matter of fact, I thought you were Slaughter. Not that you look anything at all like Slaughter. Oh, no, he's got an awful face. Well, now you know.
I've discovered that my new formula has a marvelous effect upon the follicles of the short hairs. The eyebrows, for instance.
Eyebrows? I'm not interested in eyebrows or whiskers. What I want is this wonderful new formula for putting hair on here that you've been promising.
Ah, the missing ingredient. When shall I remember?
What is it, Rick?
It's Smart, sir.
What about him?
I can't do anything with him.
Well, you're the office manager. Manage him.
Impossible, sir. I've always found it the same with recommendations from friends.
What do you mean?
No offense, sir. I was only referring to the fact that he was recommended by a friend of yours.
I never allow friendship to interfere with business.
I'm glad of that. We'll get rid of Smart, then.
Nothing of the kind. I gave him this job to oblige a friend. I shall have to meet my friend at the club and go into it all. I mean, I always believe in giving an employee every opportunity.
I understand you exactly.
What the devil do you mean exactly? Nobody understands anybody exactly.
Perhaps you'll have a word with Smart yourself, sir.
I certainly will when I have time, and he'll know all about it.
Very good.
Eddie,
Yes?
if you were only half the man you ought to be, you'd walk into Wells' office and ask for a rise.
What, more money, do you mean?
Well, if they paid you more money, they'd have more respect for you.
You mean they might even call me mister?
Eddie, why don't you try?
Oh, very well, then, if you think so. I will.
Where are you going, Eddie?
I was just going in to see Mr. Wells.
Oh, going to resign?
Well, no, not exactly. As a matter of fact, I was going in to ask for a ride.
That's a fine idea. How much?
Well, you see, at the present moment, I get £2.5 a week. And I thought if I got £2.10, I could go to the pictures twice a week instead of once and still have a little money left over.
Now, don't you be silly. You must ask for a good rise. Now, think in pounds, man. Think in pounds.
You think I should?
Of course, old Wells will just jump at you.
You think so?
Not half. Go on, while your blood's up.
Is it up?
Well, can't you feel it? What we must have is this new formula. Oh, come in.
All right, Mr. Wells. I will remember it someday.
Well, hurry up and don't come back and see me till you do. Didn't you hear me? Come in. stands there by the door. Come here. What do you want?
Excuse me, sir.
What for?
Oh, I just looked in.
Why?
I just wondered if you were here.
Well, didn't you expect to find me here?
Oh, I knew you were here, but I just wanted to make sure. But it doesn't matter, sir. Not to me.
I'm going to tell you what I think of you, sir, and it won't take long. Don't move!
Mr. Wells in?
He's extracting you, madam.
Oh, thank you.
Get out!
Oh, I beg your pardon.
I should think so.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
You think my head's made of wood like yours? A nice thing to happen in your office. And you stand there and do nothing.
What can I do, my dear?
You can discharge that imbecile clock of yours at once.
All right, I'll do it after lunch.
Why not now?
Oh, I'm hungry. If you two want to have a row, you can have it while we eat.
All right, my dear, I'll go and get my hat.
I won't be a minute, Mary.
This has been a nice morning, hasn't it?
Oh, that's all right. Now, you'll feel much better when you've had some food.
You're the laughing stock of the place, and you're making me the same.
Ah, now, you tell me about it as we go along.
No, thanks. I'd prefer to be alone.
No, I was just passing, so I thought perhaps...
I know exactly how you feel.
Oh, I'm quite all right, you know. I'm not ill.
Oh, yes, right. But I see what a year.
What?
Oh, gracious.
No.
But I assure you.
Oh, really? I mean...
Don't talk.
But I say,
Sit down.
can't you catch it? That's what? Aren't you chasing something?
Good heavens, no, man. No, your head.
What's the matter with my head?
Come here. Twins.
I say, look here, this is all very well, you know.
Look at the name. And you're Napoleon II.
What, me?
Yes. There you have a genius of war. Here you have the same Napoleonic genius for finance.
Finance?
Yes, didn't you know?
Ah, good afternoon, Wells.
Good afternoon, Oaks. I've got a bit of news for you. Is this a professional visit?
Poor lawyers can't afford to waste their time.
No?
Hey, it's about the Titus Cramp estate. What would you say if we found the legatee?
I should call it most unfair. Dash it all. Cramp's been dead for nearly 3 years. You don't mean to say you're going to rake up an heir after...
And curiously enough, a man in your own business. A fellow named Smart. Eddie Smart.
Eddie Smart?
That, I believe, is the name of your future employer.
But this is incredible. Horrible. Are you sure?
No, I'm only giving you a word in advance. I propose we neither of us say anything about it to the young man in question until I'm ready to put the final document on the table.
Yes, quite right, quite right. Now, about this Smart.
He isn't back from lunch yet. I suggest we get rid of him today.
On the contrary, I suggest we do nothing of the kind.
I understand your position, sir.
Well, I'm taking a liking to the fellow. In my opinion, I don't think you're treating him right.
I'm not treating him right.
You heard what I said, but I want you to exercise a little discretion. Show him a little sympathy. A lot of sympathy.
Sympathy?
Yes, be tactful. Show him a little courtesy. I'll see that the rest of the staff do the same.
Courtesy to Smart?
Am I making myself clear?
Perfect, sir, if you say so.
I do say so. That'll be all, thank you, Rex.
Do you know the time?
Yes, don't you?
It's 5 minutes to 3.
You're wrong. That clock's 2 minutes slow. In future, we'll have it correct, if you don't mind.
Mark, when you've got a moment.
Well? Well, Mr. Wells?
Quite well, thank you.
Here I am. Perhaps I'd better go back and knock.
Oh, that's quite all right, Smart. Sit down.
Where? Over there or here?
Anywhere you like.
Naturally.
Anything the matter?
Oh, not necessarily. I mean, of course not.
You know, I've been wanting to have a little friendly chat with you for some time.
Did you say friendly?
Have a cigarette.
No, I think I'll have a cigar.
Cigar? I had no idea you liked cigars. Had I known that, I would offer you one now and then.
You would? Now, about that rise.
What rise?
You remember, this morning.
This morning?
Yes, I came in here.
So you did.
You remember?
So that's why you came in here.
Yes, didn't you know?
My dear fellow.
Well, that's quite all right, don't apologize. Of course, I realize 10 shillings-wise is not very, very much. I mean, not so much as a pound. Or 30 shillings. Or £3.
Yes, we could manage £2, all right.
You did say £3, didn't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, Smart...
That's quite all right, as long as I understand. Of course, I shouldn't like to go out thinking you said 4 or 5 when you really only said £3. You know what I mean?
You get the sack?
Of course not. I got this.
Oh, Eddie, I wish you'd be serious.
Please don't talk to me like that.
Eddie.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've just got £3 a week rise.
Oh, don't be such a fool, Eddie. It's absurd.
Is it? What's this? Eustace!
What's the matter with you, Eddie?
Sir, for you, please. Go and tell Rex I want him at once. Go on.
Eddie, you must have been drinking. Oh, don't be reckless. You can't afford to get the sack.
Sack? Me? From that fool Rex?
Are you talking about me?
You haven't changed your name since lunch, have you, Rex?
What the devil's the matter with you?
Well, I don't like my desk. On second thought, I don't think I like your desk. It's just like you. It has a nasty appearance. I think I prefer the other side of the room. Let me see now. There. No. But the... no. Here we are. That's right. I'll have Mooney's desk.
What? You will you? What do you want?
You know, I was thinking of taking Mooney's desk.
Yes, he's only been senior clerk here 15 years. But what does that matter, Smart?
You mean Mr. Smart?
I mean a lot. I suppose you'll be wanting to come in here next.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I came to tell you.
You can't sit here.
Why not?
There isn't room for two.
You can always take Slaughter's desk.
I suppose I could. I suppose you'll be wanting to go into Mr. Wells' room next.
I never thought of that. Rex, you're a clever fellow.
What is it?
An idea. A great idea.
Well, let's have it then.
Yeah, before I tell you, there's something else. I think I'd better call you Humphrey. You know, it sounds more friendly. You see, then you can call me Eddie. Unless, of course, you prefer to call me Mister.
Well, it's very nice of you. What about this idea?
Well, you see, Humphrey, I've been thinking. You see, if I'm out there and you're in here, I have to walk all the way across here to see you and then walk back. See what I mean? I can't waste my time like that. So that's what made me think.
Wasn't that a waste of time, too?
It occurred to me that if I worked in here...
What that?
Well, business, you know, ordering things, signing things, giving you hints. Rubber stamps and all that.
But you can't have your desk in here.
Oh, I see. You don't think my desk is nice enough.
Well, I didn't think of it in that way exactly.
But I did. I've got it. I'll buy another desk. Yes, of course I will.
Where did you get this tip for Rand Gold?
One of my clients.
Is it really good?
He's one of those men who don't make many mistakes.
Well, if I had a little money to spare, I'd have a little fun.
I can't tell you any more than he tells me. And he says it's money for nothing.
Unfortunately, my luck's right out at the moment.
We'll try a little gamble on Wan Gold and change it.
I might think it over. I'll phone a little investment to Scriven on my way to the office.
Don't forget the numbers changed to Malt 2000 if you do.
Malt 2000.
Yes. Hello?
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 Yes, hello. Pretty Smart of Titus Crump Company speaking. A great personal friend of Mr. Wells.
Mr. Wells is an old client of ours.
Well, I want to do a little something on Rand Gold.
There's a distinct market movement.
Yes, I've heard all about it.
They stand at 1 and twopence at the moment.
What does?
Rand Gold. Isn't that what you want to get on?
Oh, no, I don't want to get on. Oh, no, you misunderstand me. No, I can't ride a horse.
What horse?
Rand Gold.
Did you say quartz?
No, I said horse. H-O-R-S-E.
Oh, I see. You mean a pony. You want to invest a pony.
No, well, you can call it a horse or a pony if you like, but I don't believe it would be a pony.
I don't want to argue about that, sir.
You started it.
Oh, very well, if you prefer to call it a horse when I know the correct term is a pony. But it doesn't matter so long as we both know what we mean.
Well, as a matter of fact, look here. I don't wish to enter into any long arguments about this. Just to please you, we'll call it a pony. I don't care if you call Rand Gold a horse or a pony. You can call it a monkey if you like.
Did you say a monkey, sir?
Oh, I didn't mean you. No, I meant Rand Gold.
But you did say a monkey.
Yes, but I didn't mean it that way, of course.
Is it a monkey or isn't it?
Look here, I'm tired of all this. It's a monkey.
Very good, sir. I'll see to that at once. Nixon?
Yes, sir?
Mr. Eddie Smart, Rand Gold, a monkey.
A monkey?
£500.
Oh, I see, yes.
I suppose you have all sorts of Well, as a matter of fact, I'm looking for others. Something bigger.
National? Remember Napoleon?
Of course, they don't know about that here.
Soon all the world will know.
Do you think I should reach out and let people know about me? You know, let people know all these things?
If I hear of any business that requires masterly handling, I'll let you know.
I wish you would, you see, because it's very difficult to think of things here, you know, big things.
Not another word.
Yes, I understand perfectly. Ah, my new desk.
No. Very nice, but not half big enough for a man like you.
Well, it was the biggest I could get.
Oh.
Do you mind just taking it straight into the office, please, will you?
Yes, well,
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Has something dreadful happened?
Well, I've lost £16, 10 shillings.
How?
Well, you see, I put 10 shillings on, and it was 33 to 1. That's 33 times 10 shillings, that's £16, 10. And the 10 shillings I put on, that's £17. I can't go on like this. Why, you I have to see him about it.
Oh, yes, Smart's here, all right. Tell Mr. Smart I want to see him. Invested £500 at 1 and twopence, and it's now 3 and 9. Between you and me, Scrivens, he's a man that can't go wrong. And to think that I had the tip myself and didn't touch it. All right, I'll tell him. Congratulations, my boy.
Oh, I say, I'm in no mood for compliments, Humphrey.
But Rand Gold.
How would you like to lose £17 and then have someone want to shake your hand for it?
Scrivens advises you to sell.
Sell what?
Rand Gold, of course.
But I never bought the horse.
Horse? What horse?
Well, Rand Gold.
That's what I'm talking about. Take the broker's tip, my boy, and sell. It's going down.
Well, I thought it had gone down.
It's now 3 and 9pence, and you bought it 1 and twopence.
Pardon me, 10 shillings. And if you ask me, it isn't a pony or a monkey. It's an absolute washout.
You think in big figures, my boy. I'm telling you made £1,500, and you call it a washout?
£1,500?
I thought you hadn't heard.
I knew that paper was all wrong.
Then I'll tell Scrivens you'll sell, and you take your 1,500.
What, haven't I got my 1,500 yet?
Not until he sold it.
Well, tell him to sell it.
Well, why not bring him up yourself?
Well, I've got no time to waste ringing people up. I've got things to do, big things, business. I've got to go out.
Malt 2,000.
I should be at the tailor's by now.
What, you buying some clothes?
Yes, a dress suit. I'm going to your house to dinner tomorrow night. And I expect to be out at dinner quite a lot in the future. Oh, by the way, I suppose you realize you're sitting at my desk.
What do you mean? What the devil?
Well, it's quite all right, you know, as long as you know.
Hello, is that you, Scrivens? Yes, Smart will sell. Oh, it's that thundering lumbago coming on again.
Oh, you'll be all right again in the morning.
Oh, not a hope.
You won't?
No, this sort of thing usually keeps me in bed for a week or two.
Oh! Say, how lucky you are to have me here. Now, it's quite all right. You have nothing to worry about. You can have a nice illness all to yourself. You know what I mean? No worry. You know, nothing to think about except lumbago. And I look after the office.
You?
Of course. Oh, by the way, you must tell the bank.
Tell them what?
Well, money, of course. I can't run the business without money.
This dashed lumbago has come at the worst possible time.
There's nothing you've got to worry about. They're really smart.
I was thinking of him. That's what I'm worrying about. He was talking about running the business in my absence.
Just hold it a moment, will you? Isn't that wonderful? Do you find that heavy?
Yes.
Yes, so did I. Well, I'll leave you to arrange about the bank, and then you can leave everything to me.
All right, Eddie.
That means that tomorrow I shall be managing director.
Exactly.
Oh, managing director.
There you are.
What is it?
A nutmeg. And what a nutmeg.
Is it a good one?
Oh, one of the finest nutmegs that ever fell off a tree.
Oh, I see. They grow on trees.
Yes, of course. Didn't you know?
As a matter of fact, I never heard of them before.
What a nutmeg, my dear boy. Big business. Business after your own heart.
But where?
In your hand. You know every house in this country consumes at least one nutmeg per week.
Why?
Well, oh, never mind that. I'm offering you a half a shipful of nutmegs. 2 million.
But do I want them?
Of course you want them. Everybody wants them.
No, but do I want 2 million?
40 million, 60 million, 100 million.
I understand. I buy them and other people just buy them off me.
Supposing everybody had to buy them off you.
You mean if I own them all?
A corner. What a brain.
How often do they grow?
Once a year.
Well, why not? Why shouldn't we buy next year's lot?
Now, take it easy.
Oh, I say, did Napoleon take it easy? Oh, but we're wasting time. Somebody else might get them. Then where should we be?
So you'll do it?
Of course. But where are they? How do I start?
Is this a commission?
No, it's an order. I'm going to give Humphrey Wells the surprise of his life.
You will.
Don't sit there arguing. Get busy. Go out and buy. There is nothing that I cannot do. There is something wrong with your mentality. You seem blind to everything I do. I'm a king uncrowned. Why should I be down? Can't you see what I've done for you? I am feeling bold. Just do as you're told. Can't you see what I've done for you? All my life I've been receiving orders. Now things have changed around. Now from me you'll always take your orders. Get up. Sit down. I am here to stay. I will have my way. Can't you see what I've done for you?
I've a sweet and gentle disposition. At least so I've always understood. But I think this is an imposition. I wonder if you listen, if you could. You have eyes and see not. You have ears and hear not. Can't you see what I've got for you? You have arms and hold not. You have lips and kiss not. Can't you see what I've got for you? Though you are not fond of taking chances, I hope that you can see there is nothing wrong in my advances. You must agree. You perhaps love not. Take me now and fear not. Can't you see what I've got for you?
I understand perfectly. Goodbye. Hello, my dear old Humphrey. In the nick of time.
In time for what, sir?
The bank, they were on the phone.
The bank? What do they want?
They say we have no more money. Silly asses. As if it matters when we have all those nutmegs. I'll get the manager around and you can talk to him.
You mean to say we've got no more money left?
He says we owe them a lot. Of course, he's one of those excitable fellows.
Owe them a lot? Overdrawn?
I say you ought to see about that, you know, because we have a lot more nutmegs coming in.
You bought some more.
It's a great piece of luck. We've just discovered they grow in Siam, too. And we bought the whole lot from there. So what do you know about that?
What about it? Ruin. All our credit, all our money, everything.
Oh, I say, how can you talk that way, Humphrey?
Well, thank goodness you hurt yourself more than you've hurt anybody else. Why do you think I've been letting you behave like this for the past few weeks?
I know, my personality and all that.
Personality, nothing.
Mr. Wells, why have you let Eddie behave this way?
Because he's tight as cramps air. Only he doesn't know it.
What? Do you mean to say all these nutmegs belong to me? All mine?
Ah, there you are, Wells. I've been phoning the house.
I say, look here, Noakes, I've just discovered all this is mine.
Wait a minute, there's a little mistake. About what, Smart? It's all a mistake. I've come to tell you at once. You mean to say he's not the man you thought he was?
Well, he didn't know about me. How can I be the man he thought I was?
That's right, Wells. Smart can't prove title.
Look here, I wish you wouldn't come into the office butting in like this with your private affairs. I've got business to do.
So have I. Rakes? Yes. Phone the police. Yes, Mr. Wells.
Wait a minute, Humphrey.
Don't call me Humphrey, sir. Call me Mr. Wells.
No. Call me sir.
What, I can't call you Humphrey?
No, sir, you can't.
Very well, then you shan't call me Eddie.
I've got the police, Mr. Wills.
2 policemen here at once, please.
Mr. Wells, what do you want the police for?
I'm going to have Smart arrested for misappropriation of funds. Fraud, thieving. I'll have him locked up and he'll get 15 years.
I talked to you about this and we're alone, Humphrey. Come along, Mary.
Who wants us in here?
Nobody. That is, I think Mr. Wells, he's in the office over there.
What does he want?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's something to do with the policeman's benefit.
Ah,
But if you go in that office over there, you'll find him waiting for you.
thank you.
Drop something.
Oh, thanks.
Why you wear that moustache?
Because I like it.
Impossible.
Look here, if this conversation's finished, I want to go back to sleep.
No, don't do that. So you are running away from the police, eh?
Not at all.
Don't trouble to the night. I'm a friend in need. I'm running away too. You are running away from justice. I from injustice.
Why, what have you done?
My uncle is a king and he summoned me to London to meet the new ambassador and I'm leaving behind the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh, yes, I know what that's like.
I feel worse than that. And then you came.
What have I got to do with it?
Traveled all over the world for the past 15 years. I hate my own country and the ambassador doesn't know me from Adam.
I don't want to wear that. I prefer my own hat, thanks.
It's much more useful to me. Now, when you get out of this train, say you are Prince Osman. They'll do the rest.
I'll do nothing of the kind. I don't want to be a prince.
So you want me to call the police and say that you've got a false moustache?
No, of course.
Then do as you're told. Where's the safe?
But I said...
Prince Osman! Rakes, I just had a message from the police.
Have they found Smart yet?
No, but they're following up some very important clues. How are they going outside?
The flags are all up and they're spreading the flowers.
Now, understand this, Rakes. This is our last opportunity of saving the situation. We must make a fuss of this Prince Osman and his delegates from Saranaki.
But as I understand it, they've come here to try and sell us their crop of coconuts as well.
Oh, never mind that. If we treat them right, they'll probably take back the confounded nutmegs. So you look after the ambassador, I'll look after the prince. And after we had a little chat in here, I'll invite them all up to the house to a cocktail party.
Yes, Mr. Wills.
Allow me to present Prince Osman to you, Mr. Wells. Your face looks familiar.
Don't be familiar.
I apologize.
Granted.
This is our office staff, Prince Osman.
Oh, I see. The wage slave.
My manager and my secretary. You seem very interested in our Miss Anderson, Prince.
Yes, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Wait till you see my daughter.
No, not Janet. Janet is un novio cuando se va de Bacalaureate.
Did you say Janet?
No. I said Janet is un novio cuando se va de Bacalaureate. Saranakian.
Oh, I see. I have a pleasant surprise for you, Prince Osmond.
Oh, no, not another.
Mr. Wells has kindly asked us to attend a cocktail party at his mansion tonight.
Dear, I can't do that.
His Highness would be honored, Mr. Wells. Only he is eager to return to the embassy to prepare his nuptials.
Not at all. I thank Mr. Wells very, very much for his hospitality. Your staff will be there, of course.
But I didn't...
That's good. But I thought of it, didn't I? That's the sort of chap I am, always thinking of others. Let's settle then. I shall see you all this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Highness has very kindly invited you to my house for a cocktail party at 6 o'clock tonight. But needless to say, I shall be delighted to see you all there.
Oh, don't bluff
stop anymore, please.
I am the Prince Osman.
And the ambassador doesn't know his own prince.
I told you before, the ambassadoress never seen me.
And never will, if you can help it.
What's the meaning of this? Haven't I forbidden you to see this man?
It's all right, Father. I found him out.
I am Prince Salman Khalifa Khalifa Serafina Vox of Saranakia. And now I'm going to declare myself before the world.
Oh, wait a minute, Prince. Half a minute.
That man in there is masquerading. I made him take my place so that I could be with your daughter.
But half a minute, Prince. Don't do anything. Leave everything to me. Won't you sit down and make yourself comfortable for a moment?
Why, he's treated me like a prince.
The real prince is here, Rachel.
Benedict Smart will be starting his 15 years very shortly.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
It matters a lot to me.
I'm worrying about those infernal nutmegs. We must get Smart to sign a contract taking them all back.
Yes, but if the real prince...
Oh, I thought about that. Smart must make the ambassador endorse it, and then we're safe.
Oh, I think I'll ask Mr. Wells to let us join in the joke.
I don't think you would appreciate it, Prince.
But he will see the point very shortly.
Ah, the police have arrived. You'll excuse us, Prince. I think the superintendent wants to speak to me.
Is Mr. Riggs going back to Dartmoor again?
Possibly, as a visitor, later on.
Yes, go.
Eddie, look at the way Wells is talking to those policemen. They keep looking at us. You'd better go.
Where shall I go?
Through that door. It's bound to lead somewhere. Just look as though you're strolling around.
I understand. I pretend I'm looking for the cloak.
Be casual.
Just in the nick of time. How dare you come here? I haven't got much time to explain now, but tank, 3 royal wives, coconuts, nutmegs, room full of policemen. There's your fez. You can have the moustache right now. It's always getting in my mouth. How dare you take my royal fez and place it upon your lowly head? Now, perhaps you know.
What is all this about?
She dragged me in here under false pretenses. Now, there you are, Sergeant. There's the man you're looking for. But why am I looking for him? Because I tell you to. Keep an eye on him. He's dangerous. He's an impostor. No, keep him in here. It'll be just as well if you place the handcuffs on him. Oh, you've no idea what a shock I've had. Such language. That's pride. Look here, we
Prince would like some refreshment.
Leave the prince to me if you don't mind, my dear. Smart.
Yes, very, don't you think?
See all these policemen?
Yes, I've noticed them.
Do as I say and you have nothing to fear.
I say, look here, you can't talk to me like this.
I've known you from the first minute.
You have?
I have.
You mean you know who I am?
I know.
Are you sure you know?
Positive.
Oh, so you know then.
I thought you'd listen to reason.
Do these policemen know who I am?
Not yet.
If I do as you say, they'll never know?
Never.
This grows better and better.
No, Mr. Wells, about the coconut. We will dispose of the nutmegs first. Further option? Yes, exactly. The prince has decided to take all the options back.
Did I?
Yes, you said so in front of all these policemen.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. I remember now.
What is all this?
I'll tell you about this later.
You will sign, I'll give you all the contracts. Now the ambassador?
I refuse. You can't before all these policemen.
Why not? Because you're prince, come on.
It's very well put, Mr. Wells.
I do sign it. I sign under protest. And you will answer to your royal uncle for this.
I'll answer to anybody you like. To begin with, you will answer to me. I'm sorry, I don't speak your language. I am the Prince Osman Khalifa Khalifa Serafina Vox of Saranakia. This man is an impostor.
Arrest that man.
Stop! All right, fire. Kommissar! Ich habe es gefunden.
What's that?
I have found it. Look, the missing ingredient.
What? Are you coming down?
No, certainly not.
You want us to come and fetch you?
Of course not.
Well, come down then.
No, I'll never come down. At least not yet.
Come on, boys, let's get him. Stop! The professor's discovered the new formula. The missing ingredient. Essence of nutmegs. A Napoleonic stroke.
You'd have to have a twin like mine to do things like that.
We want all the nutmegs we can get. More and more nutmegs.
But aren't you going to do something to Smart? After all he's done to us?
He hasn't done anything to you. He's put us all on our feet. I'm going to make him a director.
A director?
Eddie?
Yes?
Eddie, did you hear what he said? A director? You struck it rich.
Yes, a director. A director? We'll both be directors. Humphrey won't mind.